Our leader is one of the drivers, one of the 6 that did not come in this time, or I should say one of the 5 that didn't come in. That is Kyle Busch. Up front, he hasn't pitted yet. Jason Leffler, Max Pappas, Stan Silva yet to be on pit road, and Sam Hornish, who made that strategy pit stop you heard him talking about on lap number 6, is being shown in 5th position.
I was speaking with Max Pappas yesterday, and we talked at length, and he said this is the fastest road course with this heavy a race car he's ever driven on. He says you go into these corners because of that spacer. You're carrying so much speed out of these straightaways and some of these hairpin turns. It's almost like you're going to run completely off the racetracks before you get it gathered back up.
One has to wonder, guys, if the lack of horsepower would actually play in the favor of the accomplished road racers, because they're accustomed to keeping the momentum up and being very smooth on these turns, whereas some of the oval track guys tend to manhandle the car.
Back in Sonoma, California, FedEx Chevrolet, Tony Stewart's teammate this weekend, Terry Labonte. And if you're Jason Leffler and you want to get a sub to help you pick up a few points, especially the new crew chief, you couldn't pick anybody better than Terry Labonte.
No, and of course, what Jason wants Terry to do is get him in the top 35 of points. If he can come out of here with a great finish, which Terry is capable of doing, get this guy in the top 35 and take a lot of pressure off of him.
And Terry was 11th quickest in practice, and yeah, there was a win-win. Obviously, you have Terry Labonte, that's a very accomplished road racer, but since he's the only past champion that's trying to qualify that's not in the top 35 in owner points, he's locked into the show no matter what.
Look at this battle.
Grant Enfinger to the inside, to the lead.
Grant Enfinger charges to the bottom of the racetrack, but here comes the 7 of Parker Kligerman, racing back on the outside.
Phil, you talked about the draft, how important it is in these trucks. You're seeing evidence of that right there. A big move by Grant Enfinger to grab the lead. And now look, James Buescher's going to try to grab it back.
You know, Parker Kligerman is not strange. Oh, Grant Enfinger gets really loose.
Loose, and up the racetrack he goes, and he's able to catch it before it catches the wall.
There's the 18 car of Kyle Busch coming down, and David Gilliland. If you just joined our coverage, Kyle's had the flu, had the strep throat early in the week, had to get out of the Nationwide car yesterday and put Denny Hamlin in. And now David Gilliland, who started another car, it's already parked in the garage area.
4,700. 12 will be 10 away for you. They're stacking up here. 10 away. 47. All right, 10.
We'll count Kyle
3,
down.
2, 1. Brake, put on the brake.
See, first priority is getting the driver change done.
Take the right side window out so they can help unhook and rehook the driver.
Kyle was running 23rd when that caution came out.
As Tim Brewer told you, they'll have a NASCAR official on both sides of the car once the driver is in to make sure all the belts are secure and tight.
Not only that, they want to make sure the Hans device is hooked up, the steering wheel is latched on and hooked up. They check all this even before the race. They check every car before the race starts, and so when they make a driver change, they want to make sure that that's handled.
Yeah, and they'll make him talk over the radio to make sure that he has radio communication, especially that he can hear the crew chief and the spotter.